Stay with us today. We're going to be driving the Nissan Xterra at the Auto Buy Center. Alright everybody, it's been a long day coming, but let me tell you folks right now, the day has finally come where we got this vehicle cranked up and ready to review. The Nissan Xterra. Are y'all ready for this? I don't know about y'all, but I have been literally waiting to be able to drive this car because I happen to like the Nissan Xterra, and if I had the money, I'd probably buy this car right now and drive it out here to work every day. It looks good. It's got that utilitarian look about it. But again, just something about an Xterra I've always liked. Let's go ahead and get in and see what it's all about. So, you know, this vehicle's been out here at the Auto Buy Center now for probably a little bit over 2 months. And pretty much most of the time we've had it here, it has not been running. And thankfully, a customer came up here a couple days ago, actually this past Saturday, while it was raining and cold, and I walked outside and met him and talked with him, and me and him ended up figuring out that we had been talking back and forth online weeks ago about other cars. But anyways, he came in, looked at this, he said, man, I want to buy that Nissan Xterra. He said, it's going to be a company car, but I want to get this car and I want to drive it. I said, okay. And I thought it might have been fixed by now. Well, it wasn't fixed, and I couldn't crank it up. I couldn't show him the car other than let him see the inside and the outside, but he wasn't able to drive it. So this video technically is for that man today. So I hope he's watching. I'm gonna send him a link to the video so he can see. Now, just like me, I owned a Nissan Xterra years ago. He also owned an Xterra years ago. We both kind of got a thing for Nissan Xterras. I'm hoping and praying that he hasn't bought a car yet, because he's in the market for a vehicle and he needs one, and I want to sell him one. But you know, I told him, I said, we got to get the car fixed, and he knows what's going on. Basically, the vehicle needed a crank sensor, and yesterday they put the crank sensor on it. It was running, and now I'm doing the review. So I hope he's enjoying what we're seeing right now. The good old Xterra, right? Not a bad looking vehicle. Sits up nice and high off the ground. The interior's nice and clean in here, and it's got a it's just got a nice look about it. It really does. It's roomy in the back, got a lot of storage space back there, and again, I love how it sits high off the ground. Kind of reminds me of a Toyota 4Runner, but it kind of even seems to sit a little higher off the ground than a 4Runner does. Only has 149,000 miles on it, which is really not too bad, and it's a 2006. Let's go ahead and give it a run for the money. Oh boy, driving good until Driving Miss Daisy gets in front of us in his slow fold F-150 truck that looked like it was built back in 1992 or maybe 1998. I think that's a 98 body style. But so far it's running pretty good. Let's turn into the RV park here and see how she rides in the gravel. Not bad. It churns good. Let's see how it turns right here. Just giving her a good old test. So turning radius is good on this car. Another thing you want to check to see is the radio works. Of course, it's on AM instead of FM.
Well worth it, right? That's correct. That's correct.
Radio works. Does the AC work? That's definitely important. AC's on. Let's see if we can get it right here. There we go. Yep, AC works. It's cold. I already feel it. And I can feel the compressor kicking on up front up there. You know, sometimes you can feel a compressor in your foot, and the gas pedal, you can feel something click on, click off a little bit. And I feel that just a little bit. So I'm assuming that's working, but it's definitely nice and cold. Let's see if the heater works. Yep, heater's working good too. Awesome. So that's definitely a plus. Looks like we got the books and manuals, even got a little bit of service history here on oil change. Storage here. Well, holy macaronis, I don't know what that is. All kinds of little goodies. You got that going on there. Your lights up here. Mirrors. Everything seems to be in good shape. Well, I was kind of browsing through some of the CDs here to see if they got anything good in here. I came across this right here. I'm in Miami Trick, whatever that is. Now, World 2K11, whatever that is. I have some good jams in here. Throw, I'm not sure what throw means. Country. Anyways, got all kinds of CDs in here. You know, CDs have definitely kind of faded away over the years, but the car still got a CD player, so why not try them out if you got some? Anyways, let's get out real quick. Pop the hood. You know, like I always tell y'all, if you're testing out a vehicle, you definitely want to get it running and get it nice and hot when you're at a car dealership, because once the car is driven for a good 10-15 minutes, that engine gets nice and hot, it builds up some pressure in there, then it's a good time to pop the hood and take a look under there and see if there's any smoking going on or anything like that. And there's your 4.0 liter V6. I do not smell anything odd, okay? It smells good under here. It might not be the cleanest of engine bays, and we might got a bunch of leaves and pine straw and all that up there, but it seems to be all right. The battery is definitely needing probably either, it's got some corrosion going on there for sure, but it works, and that's the main thing. We don't replace batteries on vehicles unless they don't work. So, I mean, I've been in vehicles before, folks, where I'm driving down the road just right here, not even quarter mile past the dealership, and it's already smoking. So, this is doing all right. Tires are in good shape. Plenty of tread, alloys, running boards, mud flaps. $37.50 your best offer. I mean, hell, make an offer on it, buy it today. You know, it really is. It really does work like that, folks. But you know, everybody's online nowadays doing their car buying, and they're looking on Facebook, they're looking on Craigslist, or wherever, autotradercars.com. But most of my customers right now are on Facebook, and they're always asking, you know, how much down and what's the best deal, and would you sell it to me for this price or that price? And here's the thing, folks, if you're watching and you're one of those people, and most of us are, I mean, hey, you want to buy a product, you know, you make an offer, and whether it's a PlayStation or an Xbox or, you know, or a lawnmower, you're going to say, hey, would you take this? Yay or nay, right? But here's the thing, folks. Let's say you're looking at the Xterra on Facebook today. I got it on there for, let's say, $3,700. You make an offer for $3,000. I say, hey, that's all great, right? I might take that. Well, here's the thing. The next step, folks, is to actually make the time to get outside of your house or get off of work and come look at the vehicle and drive it for yourself. You can watch these videos I do all you want, and I do appreciate it. But at some point, you're going to have to come and test drive it, see it. And if you want that offer to work, you're going to need to come in and show us the money and say, Chad, I got $2,500 cash. Would you take it? Okay? That's what the boss man says. He says, put it on the table. Money talks, bullshit walks. And that's really the whole deal of it. So even though this car does have a pretty decent sized dent right there on that fender, I definitely would suggest this to be a good vehicle for somebody to buy under the $3,700 price range. Make an offer, come get it. I think you'll be happy for many years to come. All right, let's get on back in and take it on down the road. All right, everybody, I got my windows down in the front so y'all can hear as much as possible. Let's go ahead and really give it some power and see how this V6 does. I'm all the way down the floor. Dang. I mean, it jumped up to 60 miles an hour quick. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is a good driving vehicle. Good boy, Xterra. I'm loving this horse right here. Woo, it's got torque. I mean, you just hit the gas down a little bit, boom, it's going, man. This thing rides like a champ. You know, it takes a little bit to get me excited about some of these cars we got out here, but this one right here, I have had a hard-on for it for quite some time now. And as much as I like it and probably would like to own it myself, somebody's gonna buy it. I mean, I'm telling you, somebody's gonna buy this Xterra and be a happy person. All right, man, if you're watching the video and you're that guy that's out there looking for a vehicle, come on down and see me at the Auto Buy Center. The car's up and running. It's ready for you. Have a great day, and let me know today, guys. Would you buy a Nissan Xterra for $3,750 like this? Let me know.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of